Hello, sixth graders. Let's read the learning target for this lesson today. Today, my learning goal is to know how to gather evidence for my performance-based writing task. I will know that I've reached my learning target if I can create a T-chart that gathers evidence for an argumentative essay. Reaching this learning target will help me to better understand writing an effective argument requires careful planning and a rich understanding of the topic. So we are going to begin to meet the learning target for today and continue tomorrow if need be. Let's review what we've already learned. Facts can be proven while opinions are personal feelings about a topic. Argument writers use both fact and opinion when developing pieces. Let's review what an argument is. An argument is an opinion supported by facts. Writers, like you, refer to opinions as claims and facts as evidence. The claim clearly states a position on a topic or issue. Evidence to prove this claim can include reasons, personal experience, statistics, confirmed facts, and expert research. Remember, when we are drafting, we need to understand the prompt and pre-write and plan to discover our claim. Your claim in this case. How do you do that? Well, writers closely examine a prompt to ensure they understand what they are being asked to write. To develop your claim, writers learn more about the topic, free-write about the prompt to generate ideas, and then develop a sufficiently narrow claim. Today, we will be using a T-chart to generate ideas. So let's begin. The prompt that we deconstructed or planned is, let me zoom in for you to review. This is our assignment, which is known as the prompt. I will reread it for you. Write a brief argument in the form of an editorial in which you state and support your position on this question. Now, I don't want you to, I wanted you to, we crossed out brief because it's going to be a 5-paragraph essay. We're not going to write an editorial. And you are going to state, which means to say, and support, which means giving evidence, your position, which is your opinion or claim, on this following question that I highlighted. Here is the prompt. This is what you are asked to write about. Do electronic devices and online access really improve our lives? Draw evidence from the 4 texts that you read, and plus there was an extra text and a video if you need it in this section to support your ideas. That is the key. You are going to decide what your claim is. What is your opinion? What is your position on this issue here highlighted, the prompt? And then you're going to create a T-chart. So the T-chart looks like this, the one that we used in class. However, if you're at home and you do not have this, you can simply take a piece of lined notebook paper, fold it in half, like I did, and then create a simple T-chart. What's important about this T-chart is I have the prompt right up here at the top, so I know what my focus is. Again, do electronic devices and online access really improve our lives? And we have the pros, which are the benefits. And we have the cons, which are the, I would say, the negatives. Don't forget that the essential question for this entire unit ask the question, how is modern technology helpful and harmful to society? Because that's what you're going to be asked to write about at the end of this unit. After I've taught you how to write an argumentative essay, you will take a performance-based argumentative assessment, and you're going to have to do everything on your own. So that's why it's important that I teach you how to do this process piece by piece so that you will have the tools and be successful when writing on your own, on a different, with a different prompt. Okay, so now that you have your handmade T-chart, let's go back to look at the directions of this T-chart. Directions. Use the chart below to include at least 4 pieces of a direct text evidence for each side of the argument from at least 2 different sources. And again, the writing prompt, do electronic devices and online access really improve our lives? And these are our sources. I want to include, I know it says at least 2 different sources, but the more sources you have, the better. So we'll start with 2, and then we'll add on with time. These are our sources. That's not progress. Remember that text we read? And we tabbed the pages of our text so we could find it easily. Here it is. That's not progress. We also have as a source the feathered friend. So I'm going to find my tab on the feathered friend in my packet of materials. And here is feathered friend. And we also have teens and technology share a future. I will get my other packet of texts, and here is that one. And then the last one says the black hole of technology. So I have it tabbed, and here it is, because that's what we did on yesterday. We tabbed the story so we can easily find our evidence. Good. Moving on. So, like I said, and I reviewed, the first thing you have to do is decide what is your opinion. Yes, online access and electronic devices really do improve our lives, or no, online access and electronic devices do not improve our lives. So I'm going to pretend like I don't believe this, because I can argue either, you should be able to argue either side, but I'm going to focus on the negatives. So it says here, text evidence include TAG for easy reference, and remember, tag, the T stands for the title, the A stands for the author, and the G stands for the genre. So I'm going to start with, I know that the black hole of technology, the author Lina Khan, she thought that instead of being, with closed curtains, everyone focusing on their phones, texting, or looking at videos, she believed we should be outside, enjoying the surroundings, really living your life, being free from attached to any type of electronic device. So I'm going to start with the title, author, and genre. So I want to number it so I know how many pieces of evidence I have. The black hole of technology, and the author by Lina Khan. I'm going to go outside of my box, which is fine. And what is the genre? Is, and you can find the genre right here at the top of your text. So it's a blog post. Is a blog post in which the author believes, let me remember what the author believes. So I would go back to my evidence, and we had marked it up, but I'm using a clean. I can usually look at the first line of the text or the last line. I will use the last line, believes that And I'm gonna copy a direct quote from the text where it states, "Escape the black hole of technology," and I will underline it so I can remember. "Because when you do, you feel free." And I'm gonna mark this as evidence number 1, because it's my first piece of evidence. So now I'm gonna copy that down. That, comma, quotation marks, because it's a direct quote. "Escape the black hole of technology because when you do," and remember the dot, dot, dot are ellipses, "you feel free." Period, end quote. Sometimes you guys forget with a direct quote to include the end quote. So this is my tag, title, author, genre, "The Black Hole of Technology" by Lina Khan. And I'm going to put the blog post in quotes. By Lina Khan is a blog post in which the author believes that escape the black hole of technology because when you do, you feel free. And so I'm going to start looking for evidence, if she has any expert opinions about that, if she has any, what else? So reasons for that. She has, so I'm going to look through my text. Okay, and I'm rereading about how when she was in Cambodia, she was traveling with her parents to go to the temple. What happened was her phone slipped out of her bag. I slipped my phone out of the bag to check for a signal, but before I could even unlock it, it was snatched out of my hands because her dad took it away from her and said, "Look, we're over here, out here in beautiful Cambodia, and you're, worrying about your phone." So basically, she had to learn not to use her phone because, she's out there trying to enjoy her surroundings, and then she's gonna look for her phone. She's gonna miss everything that she is on this trip for. So I'm gonna write down here, kind of like reason. When you are traveling to an exotic location, you should enjoy your surroundings without needing to use an electronic device. You don't, and I'm going to clarify my statement, you don't need a cellular phone to enjoy a place's natural beauty. Okay? So I took the author's opinion, what the author believes, to support my opinion. I wrote the tag, basically what the author believes, and you can find that either usually in the last sentence of the text, or also she states it differently, and I'll say this for later. She states in the first sentence, the black hole of endless, unimportant streams of technology-enabled information is devouring everyone living in the 21st century. So I'll save this for later. I'll put a little star here. And then I wrote reason number 1, which is when you are traveling to an exotic location, you should enjoy your surroundings without needing to use an electronic device. Let me cross this off. You don't need a cellular phone to enjoy a place's natural beauty. So basically, once you've established your claim, your opinion on this topic, right here the prompt, do electronic devices and online access really improve your lives? You're going to make a T-chart, just like I did with paper and pencil. You are going to use your evidence from the 4 different texts, and you are going to decide, you're going to find evidence to support your claim, your opinion on this issue. I found one, of course I ran out of room, but that's why I have the backside to continue. And you can do the same thing with your handmade one, turn it to the backside. So we started our learning target. We will reach this learning target tomorrow, and I will have another lesson where I continue to show how to gather evidence to support your claim based on this learning target again, so that I can write an effective argument. It'll turn into an argumentative essay. I hope this helps. If you need to review this video, you may do it as many times as possible. Slow it down. Continue to complete this task. And I will see you tomorrow, 6th graders.